The 12th forgotten pandemic is rising suicide. The World Health Organization estimates 2.5 million people will take their own lives this year. However, it's impossible to measure. As suicide is taboo in many cultures, I expect these numbers are understated. Rising suicide underlines the loneliness and spiritual emptiness that many people feel. People who carry traumatic memories or have PTSD are more vulnerable to suicide, mental or physical disease. A person is far more likely to take their own life during a crisis. Suicide is now one of the top 3 causes of death in young adults. Opioids are the agent of most drug overdose deaths. In the U.S., guns are the most common suicide tool. Suicide can come after a period of depression, which is now infinitely higher than previous years. Depression is related to sunlight exposure, serotonin in the brain, exercise, and seasonal affective disorder. Every world religion has a core concept of higher truth that values life and nature. Religion is highly personal and cultural. Have we lost trust in religious organizations? We are indeed our brother's keepers. Now we need to offer personal expressions of love and respect for others. When we teach young children how to connect with an inner force greater than themselves, call it life, nature, or God, this can help them make discerning choices. It builds an inner foundation of trust that can endure a lifetime. Any beliefs against life are dangerous and have no place in our world. So how do we eradicate pandemic number 12, suicide? Cultivate your personal internal practice. Extreme kindness, integrity, spirituality, sunlight, practicing love, exercise, walk in nature, find something to feel gratitude, joy, and hope every day. And especially, I highly recommend 100% pure chocolate, always unsweetened. These are my favorite brands right here. In summary, the forgotten pandemics of the 21st century are already here, and they're even more threatening than a virus. Taking one statistic at a time, it's pretty scary. Pandemic number 1, low nutrients, poor immunity, poor soil, affects 7.5 billion people. Pandemic number 2, hypertension, affects 1.2 billion people. Number 3, COPD, 560 million. Number 4 is arthritis, osteoarthritis, and osteoporosis, 550 million. Pandemic number 5, 480 million. Pandemic number 6 is diabetes. Pandemic number 7 is heart disease, affecting 450 million. Pandemic number 8 is body toxicity, 430 million people. Alzheimer's disease affects 50 million people. Pandemic number 10 is cancer, 18 million. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity, we can't measure it. And rising suicide, we also cannot measure. These 12 trends are all growing fast and represent our major financial, medical, spiritual, and health challenges of the 21st century. They're far greater than COVID-19 deaths down in the very far right-hand corner. Until we face these and eradicate them, we are all walking risks for the next virus. I'm suggesting we focus our best individual and government resources on these larger trends that affect the majority of people directly. Is it within our power to eradicate these pandemics? Certainly. The choices we make today will have a huge effect on the future of mankind. Just remember that what you do and how you think is extremely important and has a far-reaching effect in this world. To resolve these pandemics, we need to bring up the question of population control. Like the elephant in the room, only one group has put a plan on the table to eliminate 95% of humanity's 7.5 billion inhabitants. They firmly believe they're doing this for general good, and they're working very diligently to do that. If the virus doesn't kill, I wonder what tool they will use next. I'm not angry. I'll be leaving soon enough. I'm just asking, what is our solution to all this killing? And what is the best way to organize our society? Shall we give up and accept transhuman bots and controlled cyber intelligence at the expense of our heritage of DNA wisdom? There's no place for selfish answers anymore. We're all in this together, and what a ride it is. Let's make Earth a safe zone, a beautiful place to live. Do we have any alternative? Our goal now is to resolve our differences, to build happiness and health over the long term for everyone on Earth, plants and animals. To do this, we must be healthy and strong ourselves to face the challenges ahead. You can help. Your job is to deal with what's in front of you in your life right now. That helps everyone. Whatever you've been avoiding, please do it now. Face it and resolve it forever. Above all, whatever you do best, please offer it now. I will say it again. Humanity is at a crossroads. To go with the flow is no longer the best route. The path of least resistance is now the enemy of life itself. This time we must overcome our own karmic habit of spineless acceptance in the myriad delusions of the world. The iron law of cause and effect requires that we now embrace each other with love and step into a new level of individual discernment, discipline, and responsibility to defend our DNA health and our destiny. The battlefield, my friends, is our bodies and our minds. Our new challenge is to become the rulers of our own minds and to be free. Thank you for watching. For a complete PDF and list of recommendations, click on the links below. Goodbye.